US Senate just passed a bill that can hurt Indian economy. US Senate passed the bill allowing 100% tariffs on countries buying Russian goods and Russian energy, and specifically saying India and China, saying that these countries are funding Russia's war machine. Do you know what's more amazing and interesting? These Western countries, this US, UK, France, all these countries who are imposing sanctions on Russia, asking to stop buying Russian imports and Russian goods, are the very country buying Russian oil, Russian natural gas, and Russian fertilizers. In fact, countries like Hungary, France, Spain, Slovakia, which are members of European Union, are one of the largest buyer of Russian products in Europe. In fact, in 2025, European Union in total purchased goods worth $30 billion from Russia. And more interestingly, US itself purchased goods worth $4 billion, mostly fertilizers from Russia. If you're asking countries to stop buying Russian oil, what alternatives do you give them? You disrupted 20% of world's oil supply by attacking Iran. Strait of Hormuz is still not completely functional. It is disrupted. And these routes are vital for countries like India, China, and Southeast Asian nations for their energy supplies. And you disrupted that. And now you don't want them to find the alternatives which are best for their interests. You're sanctioning them. So in short and indirectly, you're forcing those countries to buy oil from you, isn't it? What US is trying to do here? US is trying to dictate India and China not to buy Russian oil, and especially India. And this is not new. If you know geopolitics, you would be knowing that US have done this several times. But US have not understood India is not a country that will follow their orders like our neighbors in West. India is a sovereign nation that can take its own decision which fits its own national interests, not the orders coming from Washington.